I've heard it from a few folks, some things come easier with age. What I'm starting to find out is those aches, pains, sore back, sore hips, sore legs, sore ankles, sore neck. All of these things come easier with age too. And yeah, it finds me, calling for a chiropractor, physiotherapist, whatever. What do you think happens for dogs? They also maybe need some help as well. We're going to tell you where to do that in Prince George today. Stretch and Fetch Dog Rehabilitation. What they do, we're going to show you a little dog go through a little process. It's a lot of cute on CKPG Today. Today we're taking you to the Stretch and Fetch Rehabilitation Center for Pets downtown Prince George. And now, just like I would go to the chiropractor, physio, so do the dogs. They need to do that because that's how they stay healthy. We're hearing inside today, a lean dog lives 20% longer than one who's maybe not in the best of shape. So we're going to learn about that today with Dr. Marina Mann, and we got a pretty cool sidekick named Carl to help us out. Come on inside. Inside Stretch and Fetch here downtown Prince George now, and we got our I guess it's we shouldn't call him a victim here, but
No.
Thanks so much for making the time to chat today. What are we about to do here with Carl?
We're going to start the assessment with a stance analyzer.
Okay.
So this will help us determine how much weight he's putting on each of his legs. He's doing it perfectly. The goal is nose towards the wall, 1 foot in each square.
Okay.
So I might have you just walk him in a circle and walk him back on again.
Go back over there.
And just
Good boy.
There he goes. Good job.
There you go. One more step.
Oh, so close. There we go.
It's not too bad. It's mostly really helpful for dogs where they might have lamenesses on multiple legs or their gait is just off and we're trying to determine exactly how they're holding their weight. It's just kind of some more information for the whole picture.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Normal would be 30% on each front limb and 20% on each hind limb. So he's a little heavy on the front. He's like 35 on the left front, 33 on the right front, 15 and 17 on the hind legs.
Is that normal for a corgi? Is that a corgiism?
Sometimes these kind of front end heavy dogs do lean forward. Some of it's probably treat related though. It's like leaning forward to take a treat.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll take that. His weight 11.1 kilograms or 24.4 pounds. We'll take that for now. We'll see what he looks like when he's walking and when we palpate him, and we'll see if it kind of makes sense with what we're seeing.
Sounds good. Okay, first step done. Good job, Carl.
You're rocking it. Awesome. That's great. He looks like he's moving well. I'm not seeing any signs of lameness or anything like that today. You could try, I can give you a couple treats, see if he will do some sits or lay down for you today. We'll see what that looks like for him. Crumbling in you. There we go.
Okay, Carl.
See what those look like.
Come here. Yeah. Okay, sit. Good. Will you do a lay down? Down. Down. Oh, working on that one. Sit.
That's okay.
Down.
And then even if he goes right into a stand from there.
A stand is in like up?
Yeah. Yeah. You can just ask him to walk forward a little bit.
Come here. Come. Come here. Come get it. Come here. Looking back like, come on. This wasn't what I agreed to.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Perfect.
Good boy.
Good. And maybe just one more sit and then we'll be done asking him to do tricks.
Good boy.
So now Carl can probably relax a little bit. He can, if he wants to come off his leash, he can, or he can just hang out with you. And I'll just get you to kind of just tell me just a little bit about him, what his daily activity looks like, and if you have any concerns with his mobility, and we'll kind of go from there.
So I guess the question would be for people watching, what is a good candidate to come see at Stretch and Fetch here?
Yeah, so lots of dogs, as they get older, will develop things like arthritis, or they may have an injury. So dogs like that are great to come see us, and we can make treatment plans, make recommendations for modifying their lifestyle so that they're comfortable but still as active as possible. That being said, young dogs are also great to come see us. Ones that don't have any mobility challenges yet. Dog like a corgi, conformationally has a really long back, short legs, and so he's going to be predisposed to developing some issues down the line potentially. And so keeping him as strong as possible, making sure that he is as active as possible is, those are all great steps we can take to try to prevent injury in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, and screening for like early problems. Sometimes if we feel an issue,
catch something.
That's right. We might not necessarily, with their family might not be noticing it at home yet, but if we're feeling a potential issue, that's something we can monitor over time and then hopefully make some treatment plans for.
I guess everyone in Prince George seems to own a shepherd, or at least has on one. So yeah, you guys are probably busy.
Yeah. I do think he's stronger in his front legs than his hind legs. There's some subjectivity to this, obviously.
Yep.
I do find that he seems very stable for several seconds on his front legs.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
I'll start to examine him. So I'm going to kind of try to palpate everything. So I'll palpate down his neck, down his back. We'll go up and down each leg, and then we'll see kind of what we can find. So
what are you looking for?
So I'm looking for areas where the muscles are tight, areas of pain. I'm feeling if a joint is moving normally or not, or if it's kind of able to go through its full range of motion. I'm looking to see how he responds to kind of me moving his joints, and palpating his muscles. Most dogs are smart. They know when I switch from petting them to palpating them. So sometimes I'll just need you to help me hold him.
Sounds good.
A little bit of tension in his muscles here. You can see they kind of twitch when I palpate them.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. It's a little bit uncomfortable there.
And now, is there a particular age where you think dogs are most common to, I guess, need some kind of treatment, or is it very?
Very variable. I think depends, a little bit on their lifestyle, on their breeding. If they're, that hurts a little bit sore. So a little bit of hip flexor pain there.
Now, what made you want to do this kind of thing?
What's that?
What made you kind of want to do like the stretch and fetch? It's different than your average vet, right?
Yes, it is. Our old family dog, he had 2 knee surgeries, and I was, a veterinarian at the time, and my parents would always ask me, how much activity should he do? Like, what can we do to strengthen him? And I didn't really know, and that's when I started kind of looking into it, and I realized what he really needed at the time was rehab. And so that's kind of what got me interested in it. And then I found out there were, a certification he could do, so you could do some extra training in rehab. And that's what kind of, started me down that road. And I met Marissa then, kind of partway through my certification training. And then I joined Stretch and Fetch, and I worked part-time for a while doing general practice and rehab, and then just the rehab kind of got busy. And we were able to do it full-time now. So good. So my biggest finding so far is like a little bit of back pain kind of right in here, and then that iliopsoas muscle is quite sore on the right-hand side. So a couple different things can cause back pain. Definitely he's prone to it.
Yeah.
With his body conformation. Things like poor core strength can contribute to it. Obesity can contribute to back pain. Some dogs will have pathology in their back, so something like disc disease.
Gotcha.
Which, I'm not seeing other signs of that, but whenever there's discomfort, we always have to put that on our list. Some dogs will have idiopathic back pain as well, meaning we rule out everything else and they still have some pain in their back.
Some big $20 words there. Holy moly. And now what would your tip be then to fix that, or just monitor?
So a couple things. I typically would start with doing some rehab to start, and the rehab sessions would include some laser therapy. We would laser kind of the sore muscles on the back, we'd laser that hip flexor, and then we would do some stretching of that hip flexor, and then he would do some work in the gym, working on stretching out his spine, spinal mobility, working a little bit on his core, his balance, that kind of thing, working on him actively stretching those muscles. And then I would recheck him and see kind of how it's going. Sometimes that's enough. They improve substantially with that. And so then we would work them through kind of a more like a strengthening type program and see how well we can manage the back pain with strengthening on its own. If we're not seeing great success with managing the iliopsoas or the back pain with just rehab, then I would typically add on spinal manipulative therapy, which is like animal chiropractic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would do a few sessions of that. I've had good success helping to manage their back pain with that treatment. It's booked with me, so he would come see me for a few sessions, and then from there we would decide from there. If we're still not seeing results, definitely sending him for some diagnostics would be something we could consider. But that's what we would start with. Yeah. You would probably get homework as well, some stretches and things to work on at home. I don't think I have too much else to check for you today, Mr. Carl. What do you think? Hey? He's a good body weight, body condition 5 out of 9, but that's very important.
Yeah.
And when dogs struggle with being overweight, then that's a conversation.
It leads to another problem.
That's right, that we have, because we want them to stay lean. That's going to make a huge difference for how good their mobility is, how well they age, how long they live.
Thank you so much for this today. This has been great, by the way. I feel like education. I've learned a few things. I feel like, it's like someone, like a human going to the physio or a chiro or doctor, just like the same for a dog. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
And if people are watching this, they're interested, maybe they think their dog could use a little checkup, you guys will come in here and start to invest.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Always accepting new patients?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. We'll link the details and how you can do that as well on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. But thanks so much for your time today. I think Carl is, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
So I guess that wraps it up. He's in control today.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
We love featuring books that are about British Columbia authors and British Columbia books and stories, and we got one to share with you today. Black Sunflowers is the name of the book, from Cynthia LeBrun, who joins us in studio today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Yeah, so we got your book here, Black Sunflowers. It's up for the BC Yukon Book Finalist Award. I think did I say that right?
That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty neat novel. It's a little bit about experiences of your mother-in-law, set in 1928. So why don't you kind of lay it out here for the viewers who maybe haven't heard of the book before, a little bit about how it starts and a little bit about it.
Well, it's about my mother-in-law, Veronica's life. She was born in 1922, and their life was fairly good in the Ukraine. Most of Ukraine, it was bountiful for food because it was such a good farmland.
Right.
And then the Soviets decided that they wanted the land, and things changed rapidly and drastically. When I was talking to her, my plan was just to write a little family book, and actually I did that. And then the family was so amazed they wanted to know more. And so I interviewed her for a number of years and realized this is a story that needs to be told. Because when I was excited and talked to people in my family about the book, they said, what, the Holodomor, what's Holodomor?
Right.
Yeah.
And this is most people, I think it's great for lots of folks who are maybe first generation Canadians. We have a lot of them here in Prince George who've come from overseas.
Yes.
During that time. My grandfather's one of them. So that's what caught my eye about the book. Just a little bit about the story and the hardships, and then coming to Canada and all of this. It kind of connects, I think, for a lot of folks.
It certainly does. And it also connects in that what Stalin did seems to be the playbook for Putin.
Yes, it's kind of funny. It's coming full circle here.
It is. And what about everything we hear about learning from history? Like, where has that gone?
Yeah. Is that what kind of drew you to write the book? I guess obviously the story of your mother-in-law is the most, but...
No, that wasn't, because I started this like 22 years ago with no thought of war back then. Why I wrote it is because millions of Ukrainians were killed, and they had no one to tell their story. And in fact, it's not a well-known story.
No.
The atrocities, and one of the reasons is in North America, we were allies with Stalin, did not want to ruffle his feathers, and so news was suppressed to the public. And these people are now dying. These Ukrainian people, they're old. If they're still alive.
Yeah, the stories are getting lost.
It is, and I thought this has to be preserved, and I tried to do it in as a historian, which I'm not. It just required a lot of research.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like you balanced a great line. I had a chance to read some of the book, and you really balance, the historical side of things with a little bit of storytelling here to kind of make the links and make the story smooth along. And obviously there's lots of folks who like this. It's up for an award now as well. But what do you hope folks take away from a book like this?
That's a big question. I hope that they have an understanding that the lies that are being said by Putin, that this is something new, that Ukraine always belonged to them. I hope when they read this book, they'll realize that is not true. Ukraine is fiercely independent and a very distinct nation.
I think it's a good takeaway, and it impresses me so much, Cynthia. This is your first novel published, which I think is quite the accomplishment now to have the award as well. And you can see there's lots to read in here. So for folks interested, they can pick it up at a local bookstore, online as well. But I wanted to ask you about a sequel, because I feel like this ends on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yes, I had originally planned to write a book twice as thick.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Wow.
Actually, I didn't know it was going to be twice as thick, but that's what my book was. And I took it to my editor, and she said, "What? There's no publisher that's gonna, what do you think? First time author?" No.
Start small, baby steps, yeah.
I was forced to end the book on a cliffhanger, which I hate it when authors do that.
No.
But I had to, and book 2 is already written, and it picks up right where Veronica leaves off at the end of the book and leads her on her true journey into Nazi Germany, where she was a slave for a number of years.
Wow. Powerful stories and things I think are just really interesting. I love books like this.
Yeah, thank you.
So I thank you for your time today. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Folks, in case you missed anything, we'll link to all the details about the book, where you can get it on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. And congratulations on the award. Looking forward to seeing the sequel. Thank you,
Caden. Thank you.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG Snapshot of the Day, courtesy of Larry Rosenau, who was very proud to show off this zucchini he grew in his garden. He says it's zucchini duck because it looks like a duck. You can see the beak, looks like a sleeping duck. I'll add, Larry. Cool shot here for sure as well. And it's quite an accomplishment to grow one of these things. I myself would probably forget to water it at some point. So you did that. And now, does that mean it's going to migrate south for the winter, or are you just going to eat it? That's the second question, I guess. Anyway, thanks so much for sending it in. If you have a snapshot, folks, send one our way. snapshot@ckpg.com. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
There's a new exhibition on at the Exploration Place. In case you haven't heard, the Prince George Sports Hall of Fame is part of that. Now, one guy who was inducted into the Prince George Sports Hall of Fame is Kenny Lawley, who we're looking on today in local history, not for the induction, but for a moment a little earlier in his career. And this photo proves it was very early in his career, but he had many great things ahead of him. We're going to show you a selection, a special phone call. We'll just leave it at that today in local history.
Looking back to 2005 here at a very young Kenny Lawley, who got a pretty special phone call. He was one of 5 Canadian boxers selected to compete at the World Cadet Championships in Liverpool, England. Lawley, at the time, was 16 years old. He was 101 pounds. He was the Canadian champion at the time. And yeah, he was pretty pumped. He got to go over, represent Canada. He didn't have a lot of success over there, but he is the only team member from Western Canada to go to that competition. And of course, he was representing the club here in Prince George, Inner City Boxing, one which he returned to continue and coach and build up as we know it here in 2025, a mere 20 years after this photo was taken.
Yeah, pretty great local boxer. Went on to many great things. Shout out Kenny Lawley, great friend of the show as well. All their fighters are continuing doing great things too, wherever they travel. So shout out to Inner City Boxing. Thanks so much for watching today, folks. In case you're sore, yeah, maybe give yourself a benefit of the doubt and call somebody to like stretch you out. Maybe don't go to the dog place. It's for your dogs though. They might do people if you ask nicely. I don't know. We'll see you for more good stuff on the show tomorrow. Bye for now.